Well, this chapter is basically all about the fight. As the Nanatsu no Taizai chapter is finally translated, chapter 227. As the seven deadly sins battle against the vengeful skeleton spirits. At the beginning, it seems the skeleton spirits are having the advantage, as Merlin finds out that they are fueled by the captain's negative emotions, which means they are not ordinary weaklings. However, thanks to the training, the seven deadly sins are no longer also not weaklings, as King shows his new and improved sunflower, and this time that sunflower looks more like a demon flower, if you ask me. Diana also shows her enhanced rock. The only one who's struggling is, with no surprise, Ban, seeing that he is the only sin who never grew in power level. Granted, however, he is immortal, so it doesn't matter how many times you kill him over and over and over again, he will just simply heal. And who steals the spotlight the most this one? Well, that's none other than Escanor, who takes off his glasses and enters his hulking mode, although it's not exactly confirmed which level this hulking mode is. But once again, he says a badass boast that I like. Acting calm and composed is a privilege of the mighty, as he keeps on destroying. Merashkaila, who is confirmed, by the way, to be completely nude, is and also it seems like her permanent snake mouth. I know it seems that her snake mouth is now permanent because not a single once while has she stopped having her slithering mouth. She wonders how that is that every one of the sins can defeat those that are fueled by the negative emotions of Meliodas. But Meliodas reveals that the seven deadly sins have been brought together to defeat the Ten Commandments. They are not to be underestimated. Which is true, if you think about it. King and Diana's love could prevent the selfishness from affecting, and Ban's undying love for Elaine made him neither a liar nor uh, nor faithless. And also the thing with Escanor, the fact that he is so high and mighty, and have no hatred in his heart for those he considers beneath him, then they are unaffected by the one. And Gother, well, he was emotionless at the beginning at least, so he wouldn't have to run away from anything. But Marashkaila is still thinking she can do it, besides to power up one of the skeletons with the energy with all the energy of Meliodas in one blow. But unfortunately, one skeleton warrior cannot handle the entire negative emotions of the captain as it explodes. And while it looks like Marashkaila is the one who have a villainous breakdown, she instead smiles when Marilyn discovers that even though the bodies are disappeared, they still have magical grudges left. And the one who is the first one they possess, well, that's none other than Diana. Elsewhere, Elaine, despite hardly can walking, is desperate to get to the place. Because even though she knows her time is running out, she does not want Diana and King's story to end the way same it did with Ban. But before she collapses again, another dying girl appears before her, and that is Elizabeth. So the two girls that are destined to die very soon will now head towards their loved ones to protect them. How will that be? No idea. But Elizabeth is revived now, no longer with the goddess's eyes in her eyes, but she is still fated to die. What will await? Well, who knows? Maybe despair in the future. But for now, it's just strength. And the next chapter is called The Goddess and the Holy Maiden, so I guess we will be focusing on them. The two girls that are destined to die, but they will not abandon their loved ones, which is admirable. All in all, that's basically this chapter. Yes, many much clashing, and as usual, it's pretty sad to see that Ban is the one who is going to be thrown around like a ragdoll. Technically, he always was thrown around like a ragdoll, but because he's immortal, it doesn't matter. Still, the fact that he will never get his secret treasure, nor the fact that he is never leveled up in power level, is a little bit sad. Who stole the scene? Well, that was none other than Escanor, and Diana was cool, but yeah, I think Escanor was the one, once again, the real deal here. So give me your thoughts if you have any.